Hi, this is Pete from FMI Enterprises. I'm an auto dealer here in Southern California since 2003, and today I have for you a beautiful 1998 Porsche Boxster. The car has only 35,000 original miles, all verified on the Carfax right here. Two-owner car, accident-free. Car is a maroon, I would call it, but I think Porsche calls it red. It's in beautiful condition all around. It's one of those cars that somebody kept in their garage, babied, just, kept up very, very well. Hasn't been driven very much, but it's in very good running condition. They kept it going and kept it serviced through the years, and I'm going to tell you about the condition, walk around it, let you know what I see, and give you some feedback from behind the camera here. So first off, the paint's in excellent shape. It does have 35,000 miles, so even a car that has such low miles, you will notice just a handful of tiny little rock nicks, and these are very, very minuscule sized rock nicks on the front bumper. A little scratch down below here on the from a parking block or something, which is pretty common. Hard to avoid when you're parking and you pull into a parking lot. I mean, every car has them, so even with a car like this, it happens. So other than that, really clean. Front bumper looks good. It's all original paint. The car is all original paint. And the paint, there's no clear coat fading or anything, obviously been garaged. Hood looks very nice. Again, there's some tiny little rock nicks that if you look hard, you can find. They disappear from 2 feet out for most people. Emblem looks excellent. The headlights are perfectly clear. They look brand new. You can see a little bit of haze right here. That's just because we live close to the beach and the ocean is starting to blow some mist out here, and that's what happens. But that's just from the weather. Okay, so the left front fender, excellent shape, no dings in it, super clean. The mirror looks excellent. Driver's side door, very, very nice. Left rear quarter looks excellent. The rear hatch looks excellent. Rear bumper, super clean. Looks like it has a little scratch that was touched up right there. But overall, very, very nice. And underneath the car, you can see dry as a bone. I've had the car inspected by my mechanic, my Porsche mechanic. No leaks on it. He said everything looked very, very good. We did replace not the front tie rod ends, but I'm going to have it in the write-up. I can't remember the name of the part, but something to do with the steering links. I think steering links on the front. Replaced both those. He said they were just worn out, they collapsed just from being old. The right rear fender looks excellent. Has a little door ding right here. Tiny, very tiny, but overall real clean. Passenger door looks excellent. Right front fender looks excellent. So, super duper clean. The windshield looks great. And that's about it for the paint. I think the paint and body is at least a 9.5 out of a 10. I mean, it's really nice. So, I mean, it's not brand new. It's how many years old is that? 17, 18, 19-year-old car, and it's held up very, very well. Only because it's made by Porsche. They make things to last. So tires are Pirelli tires, P0s, and the fronts have a lot of tread left. Fronts look really good. Probably about, I'd say about 60%, 50, 60, maybe more. But tires look really good up front. The brakes are good. Again, mechanic looked the car over. The brakes, I can't quite see the pad, but it looks like there's quite a bit up there. The wheel looks excellent. No rash on the wheel. The rear tires have a lot less tread. Probably about 10 or 15% on the rear. So again, they are Pirelli P0s. So yeah, the rear tires are going to need to be replaced pretty soon. This wheel has a little spot, a little nick on it, but doesn't look too bad. The rear brake pad, I can see the pad here, looks excellent. Looks like there's a ton of pad left. The rear tail lens, nice and clear, no cracks. I don't think I mentioned that. Left rear wheel looks excellent, no rash on it or marks. And the left front looks excellent, no rash or marks. And I can see the front pad clearly here. There's like 50-60% at least. So a lot of pad, real clean. Okay, so the interior is in excellent condition. 35,000 mile car, and definitely shows. You can see the seats look excellent, nice and soft leather, look very good and very comfortable to sit in. It's got power backrest here, which works fine, no problem. Other than that, the forward and back is manual, and then here you can go up and down with this control. I actually like these seats better, the manual ones, because the power ones tend to break. Anyway, the floor mats, original floor mats, look very good. Carpeting underneath looks like brand new. You can see the photos I have of it. Look brand new. The pedals look new. Seat over here looks excellent as well. No rips or tears in it. It looks brand new. It's just really nice. Nobody rode in this car other than the driver, it looks like. Behind the seats looks excellent. Super clean back here in the rear hatch, or storage, sorry. It has the owner's manuals, all the books that come with the car here. You've got the windscreen here in the back. And you've got the behind here these little screens that sit behind the seat and break the wind a little bit more. I'm not sure what they're called, but passenger side floor mat, good shape. Got a little footprint in it right there, but that comes right out. Underneath looks brand new. Carpet's in nice shape in this car. Door panels, excellent. Barely any wear on that handle at all. This one, same thing. It just looks, you can just tell somebody really, was careful with the car. It was somebody's baby, and they just took really good care of this car. I mean, look at this armrest here. It's really nice. Just throughout the car, you can tell this thing was, look here, very nice and clean. A lot of these areas here, they're scratched up from shoes going over them and stuff, but this one's super clean. Really nice steering wheel, as you would expect. Incredibly clean. Visors are in good shape. They're missing the little covers that go on top. I have those in the passenger side door panel over here, but these break on every single 911 and Boxster I've ever had. I mean, rarely do you get one where they're not off the car. The center console here looks excellent. The radio sounds great. The climate control works very well. And I found the keys, so here I've got one spare key and two keys right here that have the fob, and they work. The alarm, the security system works. And let's start the car up. Got a good battery, fires right up, and it runs excellent. The car, I haven't had one problem with it. 5-speed manual transmission. You can see the shifter. Looks very nice. Really nice car throughout. And the AC blows nice and cold. Hit the button here. Turn the AC up. Works great. A lot of these LEDs here, or LCDs, are starting to have problems at this point, but this one's in really nice condition. The dash top looks excellent. Nobody put any holes in it or anything weird like that. Really nice shape up here. I'll put the convertible top up so you can see that. Okay, latch it up here. And you can see the convertible top looks very nice. No holes in it. Rear window's clear. I believe this is probably the original top. The back window is clear. It does have a few little marks just from being in the closed position. But, I mean, overall it's real clean. There's no cracks in it. Top's in good shape. It's got a few little marks in it just from being folded in the down position, but you know, no holes that are going to drip water or anything. Really nice condition. And the side as well. It's very nice. No clear coat fading on this car at all. The windshield has no chips. In the trunk area, super clean. Hood shocks, struts are decent shape, not falling down. There's your coolant, your oil. Nice and clean back here. And the front, same deal. The hood shocks, struts are in good shape. Keep it open, no problem. There's the color code L84S. Nice and clean up here. Like I said, it has a good battery. You have the spare here, all your tools. The spare tire in here, actually tucked behind the tire. That's where they go. But really nice, clean car. You can see this front panel here is not all cracked. A lot of these old cars, the plastic is all cracked here, but this one's nice and clean. So I keep on saying it over and over, but nice car. Underneath, nice and clean up here, under here, rust-free car. So let's take a quick test ride here. E-brake handle is nice and clean. Okay, so the Carfax, wanted to go over that real quick. 34,000 original miles. 2 owner it shows. Car was purchased new in Arizona. Let's see. It has some service records here, Scientific Motors, different records. And it looks like it was probably independently serviced. But, you know, judging from this car, the person that had it, I bet they had a private mechanic that did the work on it. You know, it's barely got any miles, 35,000 miles, so a couple oil changes. How many is that? 6 oil changes. So let's take a ride here. Clutch feels excellent. Transmission shifts perfectly. Like butter. Both the windows go up, no problem. I Like I said, the AC blows cold. You can turn that off now. So this is a very nice little car, low mileage, kind of a you know, collectible at this point. It's getting older, and I mean, it's low miles, so it's kind of a cool thing to, if you want a car with super low miles and you want something to drive for the summer, just get in and go. This would be a good candidate, I think. All the lights work, signals, all the stuff works throughout the car. All the electronics. Handles real good, drives nice and straight. It's got a really nice set of tires in the front, Pirellis on the front, Pirellis on the back. Treads low, but you know, it's still drivable for a few thousand miles for sure. But you know, it drives real solid, tracks well, the whole thing. I'm pretty happy with this car myself. I think it's a great little car for anybody. And that's about it. I think I covered everything. You can see, one last thing, you can see how clean the buttons are here in the console and the radio, like just everything around this car. The plastic, super duper clean, and even has a CD holder for your CDs, if you have any. Ashtray pops open, latches shut. A lot of these are broken. If you notice, if you see a lot of these cars like I do, you notice that the wipers work, and power mirrors work. So that's about it. That's my documentary. Also has a clear auto check, has this clear Carfax. If you want to see this, I can email it to you. If you send me an email, I'll reply to you. Just make sure you put your email address in there. There's the cruise control, by the way. And that's about it. Thank you.